Tapescript 2.7.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking to Salma Ali about culture shock. Good evening, Salma.
Good evening.
Salma, tell us about culture shock.
That's a very big question. Let's see. The term culture shock was first used in 1958. Sometimes when you move from one country to another or from one place to another, we find things are different. These differences can make us feel worried or unhappy because we don't know how to do things in our new environment.
So culture shock is when people get frightened by being in a new environment because they're not sure what is the right or wrong way to do things anymore.
Yes, that's correct. It can be simple things from where to go shopping or how to post your letters, or even to pay your telephone bill. All of these day-to-day things are done differently, especially when you go to other countries.
Tell me more.
Well, in other countries, people may speak another language, and it becomes even more difficult to find out how things are done.
I suppose that's a good reason to learn other languages.
Yes, it's always good to know other languages.
So, Salma, do you have to move to another country to get culture shock?
No. Sometimes things change really fast around us. This can make people scared. For example, my grandfather never uses a cash card to take money out of a cash machine. He still likes to go and line up inside the bank and get money from the bank teller.
So, how do I know if I have culture shock?
Well, like many things, it's not easy, because different people behave in different ways. If you have culture shock, you may feel sad and lonely, you may get angry over the smallest of things, or you may feel that you can't solve any problems.
That sounds bad. What can people do about it?
It is bad. I think there are many things you can do to get over culture shock.
Like?
I think the first thing you have to understand is that culture shock develops in stages. By being aware of the stage you're in, you can help yourself cope with it better.
I see. So, what are the stages?
Well, in the first stage, you feel great and excited because everything is new. In the second stage, you find that the way of doing things is different and that you don't know what to do about them. Then you slowly start to learn about how to deal with the problems. In the final stage, you start to realize that there are good and bad things about the new situation you're in, and you begin to live with the differences you're encountering.
You can finally learn to live in your new environment and enjoy it.
Yes, and you can help yourself get through these stages by keeping active and going out to explore your new environment. Find out where things are, make local friends, set yourself simple goals, and try to achieve them to help boost your confidence.
Thank you, Salma, for your help. If listeners wish to find out more about culture shock, you can read about it in Salma's new book, Combating Culture Shock.